Story 4, Zulkarnain. They ask you, O Prophet, about Zulkarnain. Say, I will recite to you something of his narrative. Surely we established him in the land and give him the means to all things. Journey to the west. So he traveled a course until he reached the setting point of the sun, which appeared to him to be setting in a spring of murky water, where he found some people. We said, O Zulkarnain, either punish them or treat them kindly. He responded, whomever does wrong will be punished by us, then we will return to then will be returned to their Lord, who will punish them with a horrible torment. As for those who believe and do good, they will have the finest reward, and we will assign them easy commands. Journey to east. Then he traveled a different course until he reached the rising point of the sun. He found it rising on a people for whom we had provided no shelter from it. So it was, and we truly had full knowledge of him. Another journey. Then he traveled a third course until he reached a pass between two mountains. He found in front of them a people who could hardly understand his language. They plead, O Zulkarnain, surely Gog and Magog are spreading corruption throughout the land. Should we pay you tribute, provide that you build a wall between us and them? He responded, what my Lord has provided for me is far better, but assist me with resources and I will build a barrier between you and them. Bring me blocks of iron. Then when he had filled up the gap between the two mountains, he ordered, blow. When the iron became red hot, he said, bring me molten copper to pour over it. And so the enemies could neither scale nor tunnel through it. He declared, this is the mercy from my Lord, but when the promise of my Lord come to pass, he will level it to the ground, and my Lord's promise is ever true. On that day we will let them surge like waves over one another. Later the trumpet will be blown, and we will gather all people together. The wicked and on journey day. The wicked on judgment day. On the day we will display hell clearly for the disbelievers, those who turned a blind eyes to my reminder and could not stand listening to it. Do the disbeliever think they can simply take my servants as the Lord instead of me? We have surely prepared hell as an accommodation for the disbelievers, the losers. Say, O Prophet, shall we inform you of who will lose the most deeds? They are those whose efforts are in vain in this worldly life, while they think they are doing good. It is they who reject the signs of their Lord and their meeting with him, rendering their deeds wide. So we will not give their deeds any weight on judgment day. That is their reward, hell for their disbelief and mockery of my signs and messengers. The winners. Indeed, those who believe and do good deed. Indeed, those who believe and do good will have gardens of paradise as an accommodation, where they will be forever, never desiring anywhere else. Recording Allah's knowledge. Say, O Prophet, if the ocean were ink for writing the words of my Lord, it would certainly run out before the word of my Lord were finished, even if we refill it with its equal. Have faith and do good. Say, O Prophet, I am only a man like you, but it has been revealed to me that your God is only one God. So whoever hopes for the meeting with their Lord, let them do good deeds and associate none in the worship of their Lord. Sadaqallahu al-Azim.